wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fuckin' for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
We back. Big H's. I'm your boy Jay. He tripping.
I'm your boy. The Rock.
You like telling people shine, don't you?
What?
You still people shine, don't you?
Nah.
You still in their moment, man.
Well, when you a star, a superstar, and when you just got that stigma, even though I hate when old people steal the spotlight, bro, you can't help it with The Rock. Goated. Nonetheless, we gonna talk about, speaking of Rock and WrestleMania, The Rock will be at WrestleMania this year. He will be there. He missed last year, but he won't miss this year.
Yeah, bro.
But we gonna talk about WrestleMania and some of the worst. And y'all get a lot of lists from us that's favorites, our favorite matches. You know, all this, but we gonna talk about some of the worst Mania matches in history. You know, it's been a few bad Mania matches, like just the matches, the match in itself being put together and the wrestling, like the match, in the ring. So I don't know. We gonna talk about some of the worst. What you got first? You got one first?
Man, I hate when these things happen, and I feel like this was a dream match for so many years. And
I think I know where you're going with too.
I gotta go with Undertaker and Cena for 34.
No, you're not. Okay.
Like
yeah,
that was a match.
It's terrible.
I think I might know where you thought I was going. I ain't gonna say nothing.
They built Cena up too for no like. The build up for that was terrible too because Cena
you like the build up?
Nah, it was like Cena was begging for a match at WrestleMania. Like this is Cena.
I kind of, you know what? I'm gonna disagree with you. I kind of like the build up. That Undertaker was there. He just kept calling him out.
Yeah, he wasn't showing up.
I kind of liked it though, but the match was so. Undertaker came out, and the only thing is, gang, you know, he squashed Cena, and then so John Cena ain't scared of nothing. You know, I've seen him do all type of stuff. When John Cena went for the 5-knuckle shuffle and Undertaker popped up and he fell down, I was like, yeah, this ain't John Cena, bro. You're not supposed to be scared, bro. Like, you John Cena, so I had an issue with that.
You gotta put Undertaker over though.
I get it though, gang, but John Cena's supposed to be a man that's not scared of that. I didn't expect a 20-minute classic from them. They were both past their prime.
Something decent though, like.
I mean, but nah, man, it was super.
I mean, Taker was over with though after the Roman Reigns match. He was done for at that point, 2017. That was so. I feel like after WrestleMania 30, it was over with. Even 31 when he fought Bray Wyatt, that wasn't a bad match, but it was like that was Undertaker's last legs.
Yeah, the last match, the CM Punk match was the last great match he had.
Or WrestleMania 29.
Yeah. 28 was great. 27 was great.
You say you don't rock with the end in the street though, him and Brock. I feel like that was his last best performance because he was still looking good in that match.
I didn't really like that match like that, man. But yeah, it was egregious.
Yeah, Cena and Undertaker definitely was a bogus match that should be scratched off from Mania history, though, bro.
Yeah, that's when and that was that long ass WrestleMania. I feel like a lot of them WrestleManias been that long, but it seemed like it took me forever to watch that WrestleMania.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah, because I didn't watch it a lot. I had to watch it back, so I didn't finish watching it until like 3 in the morning or something.
Well, so I got one match, and this match probably will go down as the worst WrestleMania match in history. In the history of WrestleMania. You know which match I'm talking about. It was at WrestleMania 27. It was Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler. A 30-minute classic.
That's crazy.
The match was horrible.
That's
Stone Cold was heavily involved. Jack Swagger got took out by Stone Cold. Lawler won the match technically, but the decision got reversed because Stone Cold kept cheating. So Michael Cole won by a reverse decision, which still makes him undefeated at Mania.
Michael Cole got the best winning percentage in WrestleMania.
That's crazy. That match was brutal. Like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it though. But that's one of the worst. That's the number one worst match in WrestleMania, probably. No disrespect to Jerry, King goated, but
he said all disrespect to Michael Cole.
No,
he said all disrespect to Michael
because
Cole.
Michael Cole a legend in his own right.
Yeah,
but
just not the wrestler.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Like, I get why Vince booked it though. He had the feud they had on commentary had to result in WrestleMania. So I get it, but it wasn't a good booking decision.
Now, gang, I'm gonna go with something that you probably forgot about, and it was bad. It was because that WrestleMania really wasn't that bad. I'm going WrestleMania 38. Going with Pat McAfee versus Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that was after the Theory match, right?
Yeah.
Why did Vince even do that? Like, why did he even get in the ring and do that? Then what did he beat him with?
I forgot what he beat him with.
I think he kicked him. Or
something. He put the football to his head and kicked him, I think.
Like, bro. Yeah, that was brutal. That was horrible.
And then Stone Cold came out, I think, stunned everybody.
Yeah, well, everybody. Because I think Pat was drinking Bill while he was stunned. He was spitting down.
He got stunned too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that was, and the match was like a minute or 2 minutes anyway. That was terrible. Yeah, so I'm gonna go a year later, WrestleMania 39. Austin Theory versus John Cena.
That's crazy.
A horrible match. I think they even said Cena didn't even take this match serious or nothing, and like he just went out there, gave Theory a little performance and got up out of there. That was one of the worst matches in WrestleMania. Like it was no effort put in by Cena. He didn't try to put Theory over in no way possible. It's like he didn't even respect Theory for real. Like, it's crazy the way Cena treated that match, man. And I blame that on Cena because Theory, a young talent, not that, precise yet in the ring, but he can get carried. Cena didn't care about that. Like, you seen it. He didn't care about it. If Cena cared about it, he would have put in some effort. But, yeah, that was a bad look on Cena for sure. But, yeah, that was one of the worst, too. Cena and Theory. Mark that down as one of the worst matches in Mania history.
This is gonna get brutal. So I can't remember. I'm gonna see if my internet act right. But it was a match from WrestleMania 21. It was the Big Show versus the sumo wrestler.
God, hold that. That was in 05?
Yeah. He fought a sumo wrestler.
I remember the match for sure. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was bad. Seeing Undertaker wearing sumo stuff.
Big Show.
Akabono. Yeah, terrible. Like,
they just did Big Show big. Let's put you in a sumo costume.
Yeah, bad. I know Big Show 400 pounds or whatever, but it was bad. 500 pounds at that time.
Like, that's just you just putting a match on the card at that point. It's just like, ain't no way, man.
Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
So I'm gonna go with another match that I thought was terrible at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 35. I'm talking about Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle. I think that was a terrible match in my opinion. It was the wrong opponent for Kurt Angle's last match because at that point Corbin wasn't really doing what he doing now. What you said? I would have had Kurt face?
Yeah,
I would have had him face Cena like everybody else had.
But they were feuding that whole year going into WrestleMania.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, it's just if you thinking about history and Cena debuting against Angle leaving against Cena, it would have made sense. Obviously, it would have been dumb if they would have did it with no build, but still, Corbin at that point, I wasn't really rocking with him. He good now. He redeeming himself now, but
he always had the potential.
Yeah, but he was a heel character, so it kind of made sense. But the feud was kind of dookie, and the match just didn't help. So yeah, that's another one that's going under that bad/worst WrestleMania match. Angle, that's crazy. Angle got to be a part of one of the worst, but it was late in his career anyway, when his knees couldn't work no more for real.
Now, and I hate to say this because these are two great wrestlers and two dudes who put on. I've seen them have great matches all over the place, man. I'm going with AJ Styles and shit. You know I was going with AJ Styles and shit.
Yeah. Oh, you said two great wrestlers, and they had greats all over the world. Yeah. Plus, that is one of the worst booked matches in WrestleMania history.
So me personally, I don't watch New Japan and none of that stuff. But I heard they had great matches in New Japan.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom, couple of big matches too. Like, you know, yeah, that's a match everybody wanted to see. That's why Nakamura won the Rumble for real.
Yeah. So I kind of set the bar high because I had heard about these other matches, and I still haven't seen any of these matches. I've heard about these matches.
Check it out.
And everybody like they're gonna kill. Get to the match. Nothing all that memorable happened. All I remember is the the ball shots. That's all I remember.
Yeah, he was over tearing AJ Styles growing up, bro. Like that boy was hurting.
We know AJ Styles ain't having kids ever again.
Yeah, man. Shit, he should be done anyway. Bro. He got like 4, bro. But yeah, that match was crazy. Then Nakamura turned heel after.
Yeah.
He was babyface. He turned heel. And then that just started the whole heel run was boo-boo too. Like it wasn't good. Like it just wasn't good. He telling people he can't speak English. Like we clearly heard you speak English before. It's just not. It's not good booking, man. But that's definitely on that list of worst WrestleMania matches. Now look, I ain't gonna lie. I got
another one.
I do too, and actually, this is one of the matches that I was recently just angry about. WrestleMania 39, Bianca and Asuka. It was a terrible match. Like
I gotta go read.
Bianca didn't show nothing from what she did against Becky the year prior.
Mm-hmm.
Like in that, and that's against Asuka. Like Asuka, as you say, she's the best women's wrestler in the world
Ever.
So, I felt like that match would have been way better. Maybe I'm over. Maybe some people might feel different about that match, but that match didn't give me. Maybe because Charlotte and Rhea overshadowed that match at WrestleMania that year because Rhea and Charlotte snapped. I feel like that match didn't get a lot of like credibility for real. It just wasn't that good. Like I don't know. It was a lackluster match. But yeah, that's one of my personal worst matches for WrestleMania. Bianca and Asuka. And Bianca barely put on bad matches. Really.
Yeah. Either one of them.
Yeah, so,
I'm trying to think of one match that I hated. I'm like, man, why? I got you, gang. In this one, I get why it happened. I didn't really want to see this match at that WrestleMania, but I'm going with Goldberg. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the first one. I'm going to go to Goldberg and Brock Lesnar from WrestleMania 20.
20?
Yeah.
That was the first one.
I wasn't going to go with the one from 33. So I thought about it, I was like, wait, the one at WrestleMania 20 was way worse. Now, it's messed up because both these guys were not showing up in the company the next day. It was both their last day in the company. They just kind of just ran into each other the whole match. Stone Cold kind of saved a little bit because he stunned everybody at the end, but yeah, they got booed. The fans turned on the match.
It was terrible. And then the fact that the crowd knew they was both leaving didn't make it even. It's crazy. Like people really didn't know about people leaving for real back then, but it was swirling around that Brock was leaving. They was even saying the chant like goodbye. Like they knew Brock was leaving.
All I saw was just two big dudes just run into each other for however long they was wrestling. All they did was just do shoulder bumps, they bump into each other and all that. And it's crazy because I've seen Brock Lesnar have classic matches, like his 2 years before that. So
that's because he was in there with Goldberg. He can't do nothing with Goldberg. Goldberg sucked. He was terrible, man.
I mean, but you gotta understand the Goldberg stuff.
It's just a presence, yeah. But as
he
far
do
as
his few moves and he get up out of there.
Yeah, that's why that match, any Goldberg match, really gonna be terrible for real. If you looking forward to a match, but if you just going in like, oh yeah, Goldberg gonna dominate us over. But yeah, it's like I've never looked forward to Goldberg having even when he wrestled Dolph Ziggler, bro. Like even Dolph, one of the best wrestlers ever in the world. You know, one of them, he couldn't even do nothing with Goldberg in that match they had. Goldberg destroyed him. So it was like, yeah, man. WrestleMania 20, yeah, that match was horrible.
Yeah, man. That's one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time.
But yeah, so look, we named off a few of the worst WrestleMania matches. I'm gonna name an honorable mention before we end this video. It was like a 8-man tag at like WrestleMania 27. It was the Core versus Big Show, Kofi Kingston. It was a bogus 8-man tag match. That's one of the worst matches WWE ever booked, because like, why did they even book that match? Nobody really even cared about that. If you go back, watch Mania 27, that Mania had some bad matches. That Mania had a lot of bad matches. Like Trish and John Morrison versus Snooki and them. That match was terrible. It was Snooki and John Morrison and Trish versus Lay Cool and I think Dolph Ziggler or something like that. It was terrible. It was terrible.
That WrestleMania was all over.
Yeah. So look, let us know in the comments some of y'all the matches y'all think is some of the worst at Mania. You know, some we probably forgot it when he mentioned. But yeah, man, continue to show love and support to the channel. Like the video, subscribe.
The road to 400.
If y'all don't subscribe, we gonna drop some RKOs on everybody. So yeah, subscribe. We'll catch an RKO, man. But I'm your boy, the great one, The Rock.
I'm your boy Jay, and we out.